Grand Risings, everybody. How you doing today? Welcome. I've been reviewing some of the materials that I see. Some are past material because a few people have brought to my attention in comments on YouTube and some on TikTok too, that they would like to hear more about narcissism and how it ties into the chosen. I did go over this in detail in past videos, but I'll bring it up again. It's really no problem because narcissism as it ties into the chosen is a very huge part. It plays a major role in the majority of the lives of people that are chosen because it is usually 9 times out of 10 you experience it with people in your life because of the simple fact that you're under satanic attack. And see, the reason this came up is because one of my commenters was like, how did you know? I was talking to people that are giving up and detailing in some of the comments that they don't want to go on. They're sick of life and they're sick of helping other people. They feel used and abused. And listen, I've been in that place. So that really, it touched me. And I made that last video to talk to them directly, offering prayer and stuff. But then someone commented after I did that with, I appreciate what you said, but, please, can you elaborate more? How did you know that narcissisms usually affect the chosen? So we're going to talk about that some today. Also, I did want to bring up the W. Now, I'm going to say this like this. Every single video, I do not always address the W and what it represents. It means you're a holy watcher. But listen, if you want to hear more about that, I cannot make 10 minutes all about that anymore. I'm sorry. If you've been staying with us and watching these videos, I've got over 100 some odd videos. And every other video, I do talk about it. So if you scroll back a couple of them, you'll hear it. But I'm not going to guarantee you every video covers it because sometimes we're going ham in the middle of a certain subject. So don't get some people getting all, well, why are you talking about singing? Why are you talking about the industry and this and that? Where's the W? I want to know about the W. Okay, you want to know about the W? I'll tell you like this. Scroll back. Go through my videos. Go all the way down to the very first one that says chosen. It's through 100 videos, okay? Or you can scroll through some of them, look in the description, and it will tell you addresses the W. Just keep watching a couple of them. I talk about it in all of that, okay? But if you want to get the gist of it, the very first two videos that began everything start November 28th, 29th, and 30th. That's when I began this whole Chosen series. You watch those two videos, you'll see what it's all about. You can't just jump on here in the middle and then you don't know what's going on. So I understand why you're saying, listen, you titled it the W in the hand, so I want to know about that. Yes, I did title that because I know many of you know about that in your hand and you haven't, you haven't come to the knowledge about it. So, but addressing it in each and every video is very difficult because each video is just 10 minutes long. So again, please scroll down to November 28th through 30th and watch the very first two videos at least. And it will give you all that you need about the W. So we're moving on with the narcissism attacks on the chosen. So, okay, let me just start here because there's a lot of information on it. I did find some really good stuff this morning, actually, with a gentleman that put a video together. Okay, so narcissism. Narcs activate the chosen ones. We attract them because they know we are helpful. We don't usually fit in. We're unliked. We feel different. They know your life is, you know your life is meant for more usually too. They project onto you what appears to them not the all it be it. They gaslight you. They you must cut them loose. That's the gist of it. A lot of people don't want to hear that because you love these people, but you're going to have to let go of some of these people because they know you're not going to let them go, so that's why they continue on the path that they're in. They rely on you heavily to give them attention, for you to be the patsy. So you got to stand firm in your ground and stop it. You must go through a wilderness season. You're being tested like Yahushua was before his ministry. Satan tempted him. You go through a crazy period of isolation. That's going to lead you to the isolation. where you need to be in fervent prayer daily to armor up. Narcissists take advantage of you during your trials and tribulations. That's why you go through betrayal. People cut you off or you cut them off. You're going through a time of confusion. God is isolating you to make sure that you are his only choice. He needs you to become his only choice because that's how he can clean you up and get you focused. And in the process, he's going to remove some people from your life. If you're going through this stuff, it's not just people in videos saying, are you going through this stuff? Are you finding yourself losing people in your life? You're by yourself. That means you're chosen. But they're not telling you the gist of all this stuff. You're losing people because then people they're not for you. Okay? You go through this to activate you and your light of the body. Your affliction is a good thing to strengthen you and build your faith and trust in God. Romans 8:28. He will show you why you had to go through it. Afterwards, you'll never let another narcissist steal your joy. But you need to follow your intuition and allow God to make a way. So, when you shine, narcs sabotage your success. Usually there's a lot of jealousy involved. Sometimes you ain't even aware of it. Deeper than actually, it's an envy, a hater thing. They want to take you down. You got some serious demons with narcissists. They love to secretly compete with you. It can be very subtle, so you may not notice. They're into competition with you, destiny swapping. They study your concepts on a higher level, your moves, your cadence. They ostracize you while stealing from you and pretending and gaslighting. They need to feel important and robbing you for external validation. They need to feel important. They covet you to feel better. They desire you and your drive and your abilities and how you achieve, the way you do everything. They even claim that they came up with your ideas. They like your consistency and your determination drive. All narcs are covered in the evil entity. Okay? Chosen ones always triumph. You will always come out above all this mess. But during the time you're going through it, a lot of it is a narcissist trying to destroy you. They're sent to kill, destroy, and devour you like the devil. They attack you forgetting the law of reaping and sowing. They're going to get karma messing with God's chosen anointed. Psalms chapter 105 verse 15. Touch not ye God's anointed. Okay? And the biggest weakness of a narcissist is this. They're never happy. Truly. Because they constantly need somebody else to feel their attention deficit, you know. They're deeply wounded and unhappy, so they always want that attention. They take your attention away from them, making them, you need to take your attention away from them and make them redundant in your life. Don't be fake about it neither. Do it for real. End the relationship, grieve over it. If you got to go to therapy or talk about it in therapy or research how to overcome ending a relationship with a narcissist. There's so many videos on the tube all about this. Do it for real. Turn to God. He'll put you in self-isolation, but you make it all about self. It's your time to be about yourself. You've for so long been giving of yourself to other people. It's time for you now. That's what this is all about. You have to do for yourself now. Okay? It will twist a wig back, trust me. Okay, so you need to center yourself in God and his word. Meditating in prayer on positive things. That type of meditation. Be careful. Don't mess with yoga and all that stuff. I told you about that in them last videos. Certain things, you got to recognize all them things come from Yahuwah, but you got to stick to prayer. That's the way to do this. We talked about that in that last couple videos about third eye. Clearing out all negative, letting go of people. That's setting your intentions and stuff. That's a big part of clearing out this energy. We can talk more about intentions after. So, averting your life from a narcissist. When the time is right, someday growth always asks of us that we leave the comforts of now. It always offers us the world in exchange for courage to see the unseen and trust ourselves to bring it into a new light in ourselves. Trying to defy this process creates a debilitating effect through a release of scarcity. It's only when you start to grasp how abundant life is, you begin to realize by simply stepping into the person you're meant to be, you will attract what matters. Some things must go because they no longer serve you. You know, they played their part. They added their value, but now are now merely stepping stones. For you have far more larger destiny and who you're chosen to be. Next part 2. Keep going.